Have you ever walked into a room and felt the instant shift in energy, the silent respect that follows you like a shadow? People start noticing you more, even without a single word. But here's the kicker: what makes some people fear you without you ever trying? Today, we are diving into the 7 behaviors that make people secretly fear you, without having to raise your voice, show aggression, or even speak a word. These are not tricks or gimmicks. These are behaviors rooted in psychological dominance, influenced by the wisdom of Machiavelli. Imagine commanding a room without saying a thing. Imagine walking through life with this subtle yet undeniable power. What do you need to do to get there? Let's break it down. Behavior number 1. The power of silence and observation. First, let's talk about the power of silence. This might sound simple, but trust me, it's anything but. When most people enter a room, they're desperate to be seen, to be heard. But a truly powerful person doesn't need to speak loudly to command attention. Machiavelli understood this. The wise man does not seek to appear, but to observe. By remaining silent, you allow the energy of the room to settle around you. People naturally start to feel your presence because you become an enigma. It's not about what you say, it's about how you control the room with your presence. In moments of silence, you intentionally withdraw from the noise around you, which makes people feel your presence more powerfully. In relationships, personal or professional, this subtle dominance will make others uncomfortable, wondering what you're thinking. This is the first secret behavior that makes people fear you. They can't read you, and when they can't read you, they become wary. Behavior number 2, emotional control, the Stoic calm. Now let's talk about emotional control. You've seen it. People who get riled up in tense situations, who speak loudly, raise their voices, and act on emotion. But the truly powerful person, they remain calm, even when the world is falling apart around them. Machiavelli said it perfectly. A prince must learn how to be both a lion and a fox. In any situation, emotional stability is your ultimate weapon. Whether it's an argument, an unexpected change in plans, or a stressful work deadline, your calmness will command respect. When people see that you are not easily rattled by external chaos, they start to fear your stability. It's as though you've mastered a force they cannot control, and that makes them uncomfortable. Behavior number 3, the ability to walk away. One of the most powerful behaviors that will make people fear you is your ability to walk away. Machiavelli knew this well. Powerful men do not need to engage in every battle. Sometimes walking away without a word is the ultimate power move. By walking away, you control the narrative. You are not afraid of the situation, and you do not feel the need to prove yourself. People fear those who are confident enough to walk away from something that others would cling to. In relationships, friendships, or negotiations, knowing when to leave, whether physically or emotionally, is an underrated but critical behavior that makes people secretly fear you. Behavior number 4, unpredictability, never letting them know what you'll do next. The 4th behavior is unpredictability. People fear what they cannot predict. When you are consistently unpredictable, others never know what you'll do next, and that creates an air of fear and mystery. Machiavelli discussed how strategic unpredictability could turn situations to your advantage. In relationships, being too predictable gives people control over you. But when you mix it up, when you show up differently each time, you leave others guessing. This kind of psychological unpredictability makes people hesitant and afraid to underestimate you. Behavior number 5, Mastering the art of nonverbal communication. And now let's talk about nonverbal communication. Powerful people know that words are only a small part of communication. The way you hold your posture, the way you look at others, and even how you move. It speaks louder than any words ever could. Machiavelli highlighted that a ruler must command both attention and respect with their physical presence. If you're standing tall, making direct eye contact and maintaining an open yet confident posture, you are already speaking volumes. This nonverbal authority is incredibly powerful and can instantly shift the energy in a room. Behavior number 6. Making people feel smaller without saying a word. Let's dive into one of the most subtle but powerful behaviors, making people feel smaller without saying a word. This is about commanding presence through your energy. You don't need to shout, belittle, or dominate someone verbally. You simply need to carry yourself in such a way that people feel your presence and their own lack of stature in comparison. Machiavelli wrote about how a prince should inspire awe. It's not about belittling someone directly, it's about creating such a strong energy field around you that others instinctively shrink in your presence. Behavior 7. Perfection in your craft, mastery. And lastly, mastery. There is nothing more terrifying than a person who has mastery over their craft, their skills, their emotions, and their world. People fear excellence. When you have mastery, when you excel in your field, be it in business, relationships, or life, there's no room for doubt. Machiavelli emphasized that a prince must be a master of both warfare and peace. To be a master of something means you're unshakable in your area of expertise, and people fear that kind of certainty. Conclusion. Now, we've explored the 7 behaviors that make people secretly fear you. These are not manipulative tricks. They are about power, strategy, and psychological dominance. They are grounded in Stoic principles, Machiavellian wisdom, and the understanding that true power comes from control over yourself and the environment around you. So which behaviors are you going to adopt? Which ones can you start using today to command respect and influence in your life? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, remember, the greatest power is the ability to control yourself and others without ever having to say a word. If you want to learn more about Machiavellian tactics, Stoic wisdom, and how to control your life and the lives of those around you, subscribe to the channel for more insightful content. Like this video if you want to master power and influence.